All right, let me explain to you the 90-10 rule, and then I'll explain the 10-90 rule. The 90-10 rule states you can get 90% of the results with 10% of the costs. Now, the actual exact metrics and the exact percentages, it might differ a little bit industry to industry. It might be like 99% of the results for free. It might be 50-50. Like, it's the concept that you can get similar results by not spending the entire amount of money. The clear example is definitely food. So people think that like organic food is this expensive thing that only the rich can attain. And yeah, Wagyu steak is really expensive, but you can get a sirloin, you could get a ribeye for not that much, a lot less than a Wagyu. Like 10% of the cost gets you a ribeye, and you probably get 90% of the taste, probably get like 95% of the results. Maybe even, it might even be better for you. But that simple concept is true in so many things. So this rule, this general principle is true for a lot of services you could buy or other things, like softwares and all that stuff. But the 10-90 rule is the complete opposite. And the flip side to it is like a skill you want to learn, or discipline, or consistency. 90% of the effort gives you 10% of the results. And it's this idea that the longer you continue with it, the more you reach that exponential growth. And so a lot of people stop before that first 90%. And it's like you don't see the bulk of the results until the very end. And so it's hard for people to keep going when they haven't seen those results. And I'm still working through that myself. But the biggest thing I've learned is just to try and rid yourself of relating the work to the result, and just being true to yourself and true to the work that you put in, and know that you put in the work, and understand that's enough, right? The person that I've become to be able to do all these things for this long, that was the real reward to begin with. So I need to be okay with that, even if the reward's not there. And what I've found is once you kind of figure that out, then the reward comes, and you end up being more consistent. You end up building better discipline, and then you start getting your goals, and it's a beautiful thing.